Hi, this is Jennifer from Soul Source Tarot, and I am here to do a reading for Aquarius. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and this is for the week of September 25th through October 2nd. Now, I've already done, if you're watching this before, I did one for this week, so I'll tag it to the end. Maybe you've forgotten it or you didn't see it or whatnot. This is for the week of the 25th through the 2nd, okay? So, what do we have for Aquarius? Those fell out. So let's see what we got. Love. This is all about love. Something on that card. It's all about love. Stepping into a new experience. Maybe it's a new love experience. Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something that you did in the past. So love and money. Sounds too good to be true. Anyhow, I suppose everything, sometimes things align perfectly. Stepping into a new love experience, perhaps, or something like that. What do we have for Aquarius? Somebody, whether it's you or somebody that you're dealing with. Is stepping into a new love experience. Maybe you're just taking that step. Could even be a baby step. What do we have? What do we have for Aquarius? Maybe there's a love situation that is stepping it up to the next level. That could be the case as well. This is, a relationship that is moving to the next level. 911. Well, 911 is an emergency. I created this deck, and when I created this deck, my intention was emergency, okay? Although we do know that there's numerology involved with that. 9s are about closure, 1s are about instant manifestation. So something chapter of your life is coming to a close, and typically, the 10 is missing, so we'd go 9, 10, 11. There's probably closure on one chapter in the beginning of another, right? Something could be happening, emergently. This could be very urgent. Something is happening. It could be very suddenly. Planning a move. Somebody could be moving. Big heart. Now we got love here. We got love here. So there is definitely love here. Somebody's listening to their heart. There is somebody here that does have a really big heart. This is definitely all about love. So this is really focusing on what your heart needs, or there's somebody around you that is listening to their heart. Something to do with the heart. Stepping into a new experience, moving. Somebody is probably moving. They could be moving in with somebody they love, or doing something, maybe sometimes when planning a move, somebody's doing something out of self-love. Somebody could be, loving themselves. Sometimes moving is single. 1s are single. But let's see what we got. But we go from 1 to 2 as well, because we have 2 1s. Somebody is deepening a bond, I think. Maybe with themselves or with another person. Could go either way, right? This definitely has to do with love. Ooh, Tower. Sudden. I knew that it was sudden. There is something that is happening. This is very sudden. It's urgent. It's interesting that love is urgent. There's a song that goes with that. It's an old song. But anyhow, Tower is sudden change. It's universal force. It's a major disruption that you never saw coming. So there is a sudden change in a foundation. When the Tower comes out, there's some sort of major disruption that forces somebody into a new experience. Expect the unexpected when the Tower comes out. It could be an unexpected love or unexpected move. Something is happening suddenly. Could be suddenly in love, it could be a sudden attraction. You know, something is happening very suddenly. It's a shock, it's a surprise. I mean, that Tower, it could be dealing with an Aries, could be dealing with a Scorpio, but that's Mars energy. It's aggressive energy. Something is happening suddenly. It happens out of nowhere. Light is being shed. Something is crumbling. Somebody's barriers may be coming down. Or somebody could be getting out of a situation extremely fast. What do we have for Aquarius? There could even be some sort of emergency here, just saying. Just saying. Trust. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. There is going to be a significant change. It is out of your control. This is the universe that is revealing something or forcing somebody. This is universal force. So something is happening. It's out of your control. It has to do with love. And maybe, you know, your logical mind is dictating that direction that maybe it's not right. Maybe it's a false narrative. It's a false sense of security. In your logical mind, that's what you may think that, and ones are thoughts, you may think that that is the way to go, but we all deserve to be loved. We all deserve to have stability. We all deserve to have something that, you know, is solid and stable and real and without secrets. And I don't know if there's some sort of secrets that you've been dealing with. And you're being urged to follow an alternative path, and the universe is going to assist you in some way. What do we have for Aquarius? Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. There's some sort of thoughts that are manifesting now. Look at that compass. You are definitely being guided. You are being guided. There may be something that happens. It's such a shock. It is such a surprise. It's like, oh my God, I cannot believe this is happening. Somebody may just be making a decision. They're deciding what they want, deciding from the heart. Let's get one more. Somebody's stepping into a new experience. You need to have faith. You need to believe. Some of you may be afraid to build a foundation, you know. There is a false foundation here, but that false foundation is crumbling. Make the effort. Great love is worth steps you are guided to take. It's very interesting. Your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. You are being guided to go down a new path. You are. But you have to choose that. You have to decide to. You have to make the move. You have to make the move. There's some sort of move that needs to be made. You have to listen to your heart. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. This is a wake-up call. This is a rude awakening. Somebody is about to get a rude awakening. This is a sudden disruption in a foundation, whether it's your body, your living situation, your work situation. There's going to be a disruption that forces somebody to get out of it, to get out. Ooh, Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So I don't know, somebody's in a false sense of security. With a logical mind, it's stable, but it's not, because there's a lot of falseness. There's something going on that is hidden, but the light becomes shed, okay? The light is shed. The light comes in and reveals. You are being guided down a new path. Something could be happening so fast. You know, it's like, wow, wow. Somebody's going to be making it an effort to get out of a false sense of security, whether it's you or somebody that you're dealing with. What do we have? What do we have for Aquarius? Somebody could be moving, making a sudden decision. Answering the call. The time is now. The time is now. We're going to go ahead and read that. Something is going to happen. It's going to be so disruptive, unfortunately. The time is now. You've been called. The sacred journey always starts with a call. You might feel ready, or you might be uncertain and not willing. You haven't. I don't feel like you have been willing. But when you receive the call, you must respond. If you've been waiting for your life to turn out, the waiting is over. Your true and authentic life is happening. If you've been hoping for a sign, this is it. Right now, you've been called, and a gateway is opening for communications from the spirit realms. The energy of courage surrounds you. You may not know what the future brings, but you do know that it's now time to act and go forward. Spirit is trying to get your attention right now. Right now, your spirit helpers are telling you that this is your time. Listen with your heart. Decide with your heart. Listen with your heart. Your time is now. Do it now. Throw your shoulders back. Take a deep breath and plunge forward. The waiting is over. No matter what concerns or hesitations you may have, in the deepest sense, you are ready. Believe. Trust. Follow the signs. There will be many, and miracles will abound. So something is going to happen, okay? This is life-changing. It is life-changing. The time is now. Some of you may even get a phone call, okay? You may get a phone call that changes everything. You need to have faith. You need to have trust. You need to believe. Okay, there's going to be a dismantling, okay? That tower is a dismantling of a false sense of security where you're forced to listen with your heart. You're forced to make a move. You are going to be forced to make some sort of move. I mean, I can't make that up. All right, so there's a move, big move. What do we have for Aquarius? Okay. Came out reversed. That's a lack of abundance. It is. But you have to choose it, okay? There is financial gain that is going to come to you after you make a move, after something happens. If you think about the tower, you think about 911, okay? You think about 9/11, and you think about the tower. You know, that it crumbles out of nowhere, right? It crumbles out of nowhere. You never saw it coming. It's like all of a sudden, it's like, oh my God, this is a shock. It is a surprise. But it really woke a lot of people up. Does have to do with an awakening. Has to do with security and stability and falseness. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyway, let me read that card. And it's interesting that I mentioned 911 and then we got the tower. So something is going to be such a shock to you. You are being guided to go down a new path. You will not be able to rebuild. I'm sorry. That, okay, once it's gone, it's gone. You can always rebuild someplace else. You can. Interesting. success, abundance awaits you now. Be patient. To harvest a plentiful bounty, we must wait for the cycle of growth to be complete. Patiently nurturing and removing obstacles as they arise will allow the fruit to ripen to achieve the best yield possible. After the harvest, we begin to see the rewards of our efforts flow back to us in abundance. The time is now, though. We go from this to this. You are about to achieve success. You have been working so hard of late, and you are going to be rewarded for your efforts. Acknowledge your achievements. It is important to remember that worry only creates distance between you and your success. It is only when we begin to trust the universe, and it's interesting that we have trust the universe, because Tower is universe. When we begin to trust the universe and the Creator that everything is received in divine timing, hand your concerns about money directly over to Source in the universe. You will receive assistance to remove obstacles that may be inhibiting your ability to access abundance in all forms. So if you've been praying for money, you've been praying for financial abundance, but if you're in a false sense of security and you're refusing to decide to choose another option, you're losing, you're not listening to the signs, you're not paying attention to the signs. If you're ignoring the truth, then hey, that's a loss. You have to go with the flow. You have to accept things as they are. Anyhow, the universe is going to remove obstacles that may be inhibiting your ability to access abundance. That's what's going to happen. Planning and organizing your finances and assets are essential during this harvest period. Settle financial matters while you have the opportunity. Setting aside a portion of your income to assist through the winter months and prepare you for the season ahead. It is your birthright to live an abundant life. The harvest reminds you that while you are waiting to receive, you must acknowledge and show gratitude for the opportunities presented to you. The celebration of a season brings the completion of events. It is time now to sow new seeds and begin the next growth cycle. The universe and or Creator will always provide you with what you need, not always what you want. Reconsider your values. So Aquarius, I would say that you need to get prepared for a major disruption that's going to clean something out of your life so that you can have the abundance that you are meant to have. This is disruptive energy. It is. But the time is now. The time is now to deal with it. The time is now for you to take this step. You are being guided. You are being guided. Listen to your heart. Answer the call. Anything that is false, let it go. If it's not stable, if it's not solid, if it's not secure, if there's lies behind those walls, let it go. If you want the abundance that you seek. An obstacle is going to be removed. That's obstacles being removed. Universe is going to remove some obstacles, and you're going to need to have faith. Okay, that this is a blessing in disguise. The Tower, it is. You've been in a situation that you've been self-imposed restrictions, staying here, playing it safe. It could be abusive. There could be cheating. There could be lies. There's some sort of comfort with staying there, but it's not healthy. Okay, it's a dark place. It's not happy. It's, allowing your own sense of victim mentality get the best of you. I mean, that's the Eight of Swords reverse. I think that you've been playing it safe in a situation that is comfortable, but it's not. And you're meant to be free. You're meant to live a beautiful life. You're not meant to stay in dark places, okay? Anyhow, there's an obstacle that is going to be removed. Okay, this is like being set free. The end. This is profound life change. This is a transition, a transformation. It is a release. Endings that lead to new beginnings. This is the death of a situation so that you can have a new beginning. Something very significant is about to happen. Good luck.